I'm back for another video. My name is Josh Kasich, and today, well, May the 4th be with you. This is the official Star Wars holiday. Now, I say, let's enjoy this day. Let's enjoy this day. Alright, so you can enjoy this day by having a lightsaber battle with your friends. Alright, now this is a pretty cool lightsaber, right? Sorry about that, the lighting got a little dark there. So isn't this really cool? It's a blue lightsaber and it makes sounds. Now, you could play lightsabers with your friends, or you could also watch all of Star Wars that you could find. Now, you could start off, you could start off the release order, original trilogy, then the prequel trilogy, or you could start the chronological order. That's all up to you. I mean, what type of fan you are, but I'm going to pick the first thing here is the prequel trilogy. We got Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. We got Star Wars Episode 2, The Attack of the Clones. And you got Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So, and during this, after Star Wars Episode 2, the TV show Star Wars The Clone Wars takes place. Now, I do not own anything of Star Wars The Clone Wars yet. I still have plans to buy them. Not anytime soon. Obviously, I still have to save up for college. And The Clone Wars, there's like 6 seasons right now that you could buy on DVD, which is pretty expensive. Now, there is a 7th season on Disney Plus, which you guys can go watch. The final episode of Season 7 released today. You know, obviously, instead of Friday, released it on the Star Wars holiday. So, you definitely go check that out. I haven't seen it, so eventually I'm going to watch it today. So, then you can watch, this is before the original trilogy, starts and after the prequel trilogy, Star Wars Rebels, which I own all 4 seasons of. I wish there was a little bit more, but you know, you deal with what you can. Next is Solo, a Star Wars story. And it's much better than... Sorry, I'm really having lighting problems here. It's much better than how it turned out, okay? Yeah, it flopped. And there's many reasons to it being flopped. For starters, it was released like 3 months after The Rise of Skywalker. I'm like, yeah, I'm not The Rise of Skywalker, what am I saying? Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. And let's just say people hated The Last Jedi. And split the fan base. But I really don't want to talk about that in this happy Star Wars video. But it flopped because I think a lot of people didn't want to go see it. Also, 3 months after another Star Wars movie, you should have just waited to the normal time by releasing it on Christmas that year. I forgot what year was that. It was 2018, right? They should have released this at the end of 2018 instead of 3 months. It probably might have gotten a little bit more. You know, it had a lot more, you could have more trailers, a lot more people knowing about it, because I think their marketing with this and the, you know, Episode 8, I think it was just not the best choice. They should have just waited. And I think it could have done better. It is really good, and I wish people would actually went to see it, because apparently there were supposed to be sequels to Solo Star Wars story that got canceled, and that's really annoying. considering how actually good this really is. But, you know, what it is. Go watch this and go tell Disney, please make second and third of Solo Star Wars Story, because it was actually good. Okay, go do that. Next is Rogue One. Go watch that. At the ending of Rogue One leads right into the original trilogy. And it's really good. So definitely go watch it. And last, well, not last, obviously, we have the original trilogy. Okay? So go watch. This is actually all of them. It's all, like, as you can see, and there's both DVD and Blu-ray. So, but yeah, definitely go watch the original trilogy. It's really good. I probably should tell you how good it is. It is just that good. Okay, go watch it. And last, the people who don't like. For me, I'm okay with this. Go watch the sequel trilogy. Yeah, I understand why people hate The Last Jedi. Except for the fact that I think a lot of the things that people hate about it make absolutely no sense, and they should actually think about it more. I definitely didn't like how they treated Luke Skywalker in this movie. That's mostly what I don't like about this one. Oh, and they killed Admiral Akbar. What? Like, say what now? Yeah, no. That was a bad idea. Force Awakens is a lot of mixed views. I think a lot of people like it. Most, I think, Star Wars fans like it, but a lot of fans don't, just because how much A New Hope clone it is. But the sequel trilogy is the one that's probably liked the most. And The Last Jedi, it was like, well, yeah, a lot of people hate on that, but I don't have a problem with it, other than those two things I mentioned. And last, go watch Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. I don't understand why. I actually do not understand why half the fan base doesn't like this movie either. Like, I think a lot more fans did like this movie, but, like, I feel like a lot more people should like this movie. I think, yeah, it had a lot of fan service in it, but, like, I feel like based on how The Last Jedi went, I just don't see how else they could have done this to please the fans, and I felt like they did a good job pleasing the fans. And a lot of people say there's no real connection between The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. I actually disagree with that. I just don't get people's point on that. I actually do see the connections. I don't really understand why people are saying that this movie has just jumped out of the park from Last Jedi, but yeah, I just don't see that. You know, people talk about how Luke was, Luke act differently. He learned his lesson at the end of The Last Jedi. Okay, like he wouldn't be the same person. Like, he's acting like his normal self. I mean, Yoda literally told him to his face. What? So, like, I don't know. And then there's some other things. I mean, I still feel like there's a better I think a lot of connection than a lot of people are saying there is. The fan service, I think, is actually pretty good. Based on how they brought back Palpatine, I think way they brought back Palpatine works and does not defy the prophecy and how Anakin balanced the Force. Literally 2 lines in the film. Palpatine said he did die, and Anakin said he did bring balance to the Force. A lot of people are saying, oh, it ruined that. No, did you not hear them, like, say that? Like, that literally says that he brought balance to the Force and then Palpatine died. The prophecy came true. His legacy came true. Yeah, maybe Palpatine came back, but the Sith always will come back. It's not like it's going to be permanent imbalance. No, the Force will just come up with another person, and in this case, Rey, just to take the Sith out again. It is always going to be like that. I think, yeah, the story could have been told better. Yes, I don't disagree with that. Okay? I definitely, like, a lot of things, the decisions they made were bad. I said they should have had one writer or one person direct all these films and have one continuous story. Yes, I do agree with that. But what is done is what is done. And I think a lot of people should like The Rise of Skywalker much better than what they're saying. Okay? But yeah, go watch any of this stuff I mentioned. You will have a really fun time. And I hope you guys have a nice Star Wars holiday. May the 4th be with you. Now, if you did like this video, please leave a like. And if you're new, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my next upload. My Twitter and YouTube channel website link is down in the description as always. And thank you. Goodbye.